Hi, I'm Shelley Kraft, and welcome to SNNLive. We're at the Sachs Associates 6th Annual European Life Science CEO Forum 2013 in Zurich, Switzerland. With me is Dr. Johanna Holldack of Telormedix, a private company. Welcome back to SNNLive.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
So you get around the world, and so do we.
Yes.
Now, you sat on a panel today. Let's talk about that first, because it's an expert panel. You had a full room. What was that panel about?
Well, it was mostly about the future or how we can improve treatment in oncology. So we talked a lot about the usefulness or the little usefulness of mice model, and we came to the conclusion that in order to develop good cancer drugs, we really have to understand the science and understand the mode of action and identify the target, and have that is the only thing that you can establish before you go into humans and establish there the final proof of concept in clinical trials. The conclusion was that mouse experiments are not very useful.
But the conclusion is that you can't go right into humans either, right? Oh,
absolutely not. I mean, you have to establish the safety in particular before you go into humans. You cannot expose human beings to compounds where you don't understand the safety profile.
And it would be nice to have a new mouse, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's segue right into Telormedix. Tell me about Telormedix. Let's get an update on the company.
Okay, Telormedix is a company located in Lugano in Switzerland, and we are focused on small molecules that bind to toll-like receptor 7. Our first compound is already in clinical trials for the indication bladder cancer in a phase 1-2 trial where we have actually very promising data. We see a good cytokine induction, which means we see a good biological response, and we see good recurrence data in those patients. So we are very excited about this, and we are soon opening a second clinical trial in the United States on an IND.
So what I want to ask you, Doctor, is what is the difference between what you're doing and current methods, such as chemo?
What we do is something completely different. Chemotherapy inhibits cell proliferation and kills cells. What we do is we stimulate the body's own immune system to defend cancer, to kill the cancer, because cancer cells are very smart. They develop mechanisms that inhibits the body's own immune system, and we overcome this by stimulating the body's own immune system to kill and fight the cancer.
Wow. Were you on the development team of this?
Oh, are we a team? Yes, we are 10 people. We are a virtual organization, so we outsource lots of activities, but we manage all the things, and we of course establish a strategy for the company.
So you've established a new method of dealing with this.
I think it's a new message of treating cancer. People have been thinking about this for 100 years, but they never had the scientific understanding how this would work. And the toll-like receptors have only been identified 20 years ago. So now we are sort of unleashing the full potential of the treatment modality.
What's your background?
What's my background? I'm a pediatric oncologist by training, and I've been in the industry for more than 20 years now. Yeah.
Started young.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a website.
www.telormedix.com.
Where did the name Telormedix come from?
From toll-like receptor medical use.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I know these come from somewhere. Dr. Johanna Holldack of Telormedix. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive. We're at Sachs Associates 6th Annual European Life Science CEO Forum 2013 in Zurich, Switzerland. I want to thank you for coming on to SNNLive.
It was a pleasure for me. Thank you very much.
It's good to see you again also.